Hello everyone and welcome back to Hogwarts Mystery. In the last one, Miss Knight lured us into a closet, I guess, where there was a devil snare and it took quite a toll on us. As you can see on our, unfortunately now, very torn apart ropes. So in this one we'll be continue on with our journeying back to the common room and maybe get some change and then see what's next out for us, but I can assume we're going to have some flying lessons because we have to be able to summon our brooms. Barula tricked you and put you in danger. Tell your prefect. Yeah, we're gonna tell her. So we will basically go back to Jane and say, Jane, it was fake and it was Mirola and she made us, almost killed us. That's a good way to start off your first year, isn't it? And I don't even know if it's still our first day or what it is, but that's not a way to start off a school year. No. Just no. So basically we're going to report to Jane. Let's go back to Jane. Let's go back to Jane! 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 Kind of... Oh, it's still like in this cozy setting. I would love to actually have a house looking like this, because it has slightly a Hobbit effect because of the round doors, like a lot of things and Hobbit effect because the Hobbits had these round doors, and I actually like that a lot. I would actually love to have a house looking like this. I wouldn't actually mind, because I'm not a big fan of yellow, but this just seems so soothing. And actually it's my mom's favorite color, which is actually kind of interesting. Anyway, let's report to Jane. Bloody hell. I was not gonna want to curse, but well, it does say. Bloody hell, what happened to your ropes? I got snared by the devil snare. The devil snare? How? What happened with Professor Snape? Don't mind our health and well-being. Just be concerned about the house point and Professor Snape. That's the only thing she cares about. It was a trick. Merle's Knight faked the note and trapped me in a room with a devil snare. Huh? What is it with you and this girl? I think she's threatened by me. Well, maybe because we talk back to her. I don't think she hates that I am only first year who stood up to her. And I take it that you once again don't have any proof. I have the fake letter from Snape, but I can't prove she's the one who wrote it. Well, you can't go around the castle like that. Professor Sprout will have a fit. Miriam! People already look at you like you're just as mad. Oh, you're alive, Mac, like because of your brother. So if you go around with torn ropes, you're definitely gonna be compared to your brother, because did he wear around with broken ropes too? Is that less kind of thing? Oh, your brother also tore his ropes up all the time, so I'm just saying. Go in and change into some fresh rope. Or better yet, pick something where outside class hours. Okay? So what she basically is suggesting is we go... Yeah, why don't you put on a new outfit? Yeah. And that's basically where we go into the robe department here. And we can see there's a lot of clothes and styles. And you can actually still here change your hairstyle and your face. If you're not satisfied with how your character looks, you can actually always change it. So basically what we have to do is pick out some new clothes and tap done when we're ready. So let's see, what clothes do we have? We actually also have possibilities of new hairstyles. And it's kind of interesting because some of the hairstyle actually looks like my hair on a very bad day. Like the level 8 one. That can be me in the morning. It's like everywhere, because my hair is getting longer than the character we have. We can also go into the clothing department and we can see here we already have a free t-shirt. Nice and white and neutral. And we also have a free pair of pants, which is nice. And with not really matching or fitting shoes, but I'm not fashion. I just don't think I would have put a pair of gray or black shoes with that, but nah. Or brown shoes, something. But we can also go in and pick a new pair of ropes for us, because as you can see, at level 18 we can run around with broken ropes again, just for the fun of it. Yes, I actually like the level 17 suit. I think I'll be. I'm assuming it's a. I'm pretty much assuming it's a gem or diamond outfit, so you have to pay with diamonds or gems or whatever to get it. So I'll be saving up gems for that one, I think. As well as we have a lot of accessories, but we can't really see them because we're wearing the rope, so that doesn't matter. Oh, sorry, let's just go in and check all of it so it's unclicked. That's fine. Really? Good. Done. Yes. Are you sure you'll make these changes to Ray Bright? Yes. We needed to get a new pair of outfit on anyway, so hey. Now let's see how you look. We're not going to be fashionable, so just, you know. Wow, that's much better. Now you don't look like someone who used to practice the severing charm. Is that like a scissors charm? Thanks, but I'm mainly just happy to be alive. Well, you better be hurrying off to your first flying class before you get expelled. See if you can find any way back to earn house points while you're there. Well, this is the thing. You're going to fly a broom. If you're going to fly a broom, try not to break your neck. And most importantly, do not lose any more prize points. She's very focused on those points. But don't worry, girlie. We will earn you some points. Don't worry. However, we can go into the training grounds here and attend our first flying class, where we have to at least get 1 star to pass, as we can see there. And then we will see Madame Hooch. Oh, I love her. She's one of the funnier ones. Let's see. We have Ben here, who wants to talk to us as well. And you can just see everyone is just lined up here. We have Gryffindor, we have Ravenclaw, we have Hufflepuff, and then we have Slytherins. Or rather, more annoyingly, Snide. I'm just gonna call her Snide for now, because as I said before in previous episodes, that Snide means cheating in Danish. From the word, just. So I like the word Snide, because Snide, you can yell it. Anyway, I'm not impressed by her attempt to kill us, let's just say that one. Let's go talk to Ben. Welcome to your first flying class. I'll be your instructor, Madame Hooch. You will begin by observing before learning how to summon your broom in your next flying class. Wait, what are you waiting for? Everyone, step up, step up. Up to the left, up to your broomsticks. Huh? I've been dreading this class all summer. Are you afraid of heights? Falling from heights, mostly. I told you I come from a Muggle family. Yeah, you did tell us that. And the idea of flying through the sky on a broom is terrifying. Well, true. Believe it or not, I've never flown a broom either. On a broom either. My mom was pretty strict about me using magic outside of school. Oh yeah, that's the whole thing. That when you live in the Muggle world, you're not allowed to use magic. As such. So, it's only in the magical world you're allowed to use magic. So if we can assume that the Bright family settled down in the Muggle world, and then then you're not allowed to use the magic. Or show any form of magic. Because that will kind of freak out the whole Muggle world, right? So, I think that's where we are, maybe? I don't think I can do this. Oh, sure you can! You can do this, Ben. Just concentrate on the broom and try not to think about falling. Do you promise to catch me if I fall? I promise to do my best. That's not very reassuring, but I suppose I have to try sooner or later. Even you don't have to fear anything from today's lesson, Mr. Cooper. You will only be observing today. Well, that's nice. Well, as you just saw, that by the fact that we had to have level 2 empathy, we could actually say, you can do it. If you didn't have level 2 empathy, you had to choose the alternate choice, because then you couldn't pick that one. Yay! So that makes the whole thing actually kind of tricky, because you know you have to earn all the bravery points, the empathy points, the knowledge points to be sure that you can get all conversations going, but you might not be able to. So that's going to be a quite interesting fact. Now, let's go and get at least 1 star in this class to unlock and summon the broom lesson. Yeah, yes. Oh, it's not our broom lesson yet. We have to actually earn stuff before we can do stuff. Okay. That's actually a typical thing. When there's a new class, you often have to earn more gold stars to actually attend the lessons, which is interesting. Listen up, everyone. I'm going to demonstrate a proper broomstick techniques. And then she's just gonna fly around. Whee! Whee! I like the sequences in the different classes, because the more you learn, the more intervals there are between the different sequences, like Madame Hooch flying around, or us taking care of brooms, and sometimes we actually have to fly around and all this, and it is a very balanced sequences, I think. And the more you learn, the more it's spread out which sequences you actually get, which is really interesting. So we will discuss the wind. Always pay attention to the wind, or you will surely fall to your death. That's reassuring. Concentrate. I better pay attention if I want to survive the year without getting a broken bone. Well, we just survived the devil's snare, so I think we're good. We can talk to Roman. Ah! This broomstick smells just like home! And, well, didn't her family come from a wood farm that actually produced for brooms, or was it for wands? Have a moment. Let's have a moment. If I can eat... Ooh! That's the only annoying thing, is we can't get the conversation going if, ooh. A diamond or 10... I actually think I would take the diamond. I usually go on valuable, like, what gives the most. And then if there's a diamond, I have to weigh that up. Because I don't think a diamond is as much worth as like 40 points to something. But 15 points is kinda okay. I would likely take a painful tumble if you lose focus, even for a second. So pay attention to me. Oh, sorry. She saw we had a moment. Okay, let's see here. And tappy tap. I'm still not quite used to the intervals, or rather the reaction time, because I'm not that quick a reaction person. The other reason why I chose the diamond again was because you get bravery points from this lesson, which is very nice. Anyway, listen up, boys and girls. I'm going to explain several important bits of information to you. Okay, so let's see here. We can ask a question. I can assure you that none of these brooms have been jinxed. Not even one. Not even teacher going like, let's have some fun with the new students, eh? Let's see if they can take it, eh? Like, master some basics. Let's see. You must there's something we must master the basics, blah blah blah. Now you can see you have 40 points here, and that's the one that gives the most, so that's the one I take. And then we already at level 3 in empathy, and why did it turn out black? Where are the flying lessons held? Well, they are held in the training grounds. Because the Quidditch pitch is farther away, and clock tower is something completely different than somewhere else placed. Madame Hodge? Thank you! I was concerned for a second, like, did it break? No! Oh well, let's see here. Let's collect that, because we got 2 extra house points, because that's what the cup means. Oh, Madame Hodge wants to talk to you. I suppose I don't have to worry about falling if I ever actually fly. Thank you for helping me, Ray. I may be able to fly soon if I keep following your lead. I think you are chosen a fine tutor, Mr. Cooper. Miss Bright, you appear to have a knack for helping your classmates overcome their fears. 10 points to Hufflepuff. So we earn back our points. You just need to get used to the idea of flying, then. I'm sure Rowan has some books on flying that we can borrow, perhaps. I do like reading books. Hardly everyone ever falls to the death while reading books. Well, if they're riding the broom while reading books. Maybe? I've been meaning to talk to Rowan anyway. We have had a rough go of it so far. I think she might take it harder than me. Well, to the point that she saw her new friend almost getting... Yeah. You should ask her to play Gobblestones. Gobstones. Gobstones. I would play myself, but I'm afraid of getting sprayed. What? What? You want to play Gobstones? I love that game! Meet me in the Clock Tower Courtyard. Yeah, there was the Clock Tower Courtyard. That's basically just a waterfall pitched place, which is really nice. So let's go there and talk to her. And see how far we go. Let's go to the courtyard. Miss Rowan, we are here. Or Rowan is her first name. Yeah, the courtyard. I really like the courtyard. I like the design of the courtyard. Because it kind of takes you back to the old castle or history of castles. That's really nice. Anyway, let's go talk to Rowan. Thank you for inviting me, Rowan. After everything with Merula, or Snide, and Snape, I could use a break. Hogwarts shouldn't be about bullies and barely escaping death. It should be learning about magic and having fun. Wait until you play Gobstones. I play it on the farm all the time. Mostly because I'm not strong enough to help out with the actual farming. It would be fun to play with another person for once. Thanks for helping me adjust to things here, by the way. Of course, it's nice having a friend who understands me and can help me explain everything about Hogwarts. Oh! I wish I could explain Snide not to be such a bully. I've been researching her family and trying to understand why she acts like she does. Let's just relax and you can tell me what you found out about Merula while we play. Now this is an interesting game. So far I actually stopped playing on my personal file, but as far as I know this is the first and to the point where I've played the only time we play Gobstones. So I would like if you could actually do Gobstones tournaments. Maybe there is that option, but I haven't gotten much farther than I think the end of year 1, so this is going to be interesting. Brilliant! Gobstones are the finest skill training manual dexterity game in the world. It's a bit like Muggle game marbles, except every time a point is scored, the loser gets sprayed in the face. Sprayed with what? No one knows, but it smells awful. Okay, that's funny. So you can see here, there's also requirements and required attributes to actually play with people. As you can see, you have to have 1 bravery, 1 empathy, and 1 knowledge. We have enough. So, If you do well in the interaction, you will be strengthening your friendship with this person and be able to go on with more adventures together. Great. High attribute levels will improve your chances of success. Great. And of course it costs to play, because I'm guessing these marbles are, or gobstones, marbles. They're one-time use if they spray, but on the other hand they're magical, so I don't know. Well, they actually do look like marbles, now that I think about it. Let's see here. Good luck, Ray. The only time I ever lose gobstones is when I get distracted. Ah, she's giving her weakness away. Every interaction have a different goal, in this one, impress Rowan by winning gobstones. And basically what we have to do here, because she just gave away her, basically, her weakness, so best try and beat Rowan by distracting her. Okay. So basically, I think, I'm not sure, but if you ask her either what are your favorite books or did you hear something, we'll probably distract her. And I will go with the favorite books. Oh, that was actually the good one. You see, you have two right ones and one that won't work, which is good. As well as we earned more points, like bonus points for playing. And I would really love if you could always do this, so you could always bond with your friends and talk with them, but it's a story-based thing as well, unfortunately. You got bonus points for your high knowledge level. Good play, Ray. I could have counted if I wasn't so distracted. Thanks, Rowan. I'm thinking I'm starting to understand gobstones. The more distracting a choice is, the more you will fill out your diamond meter, as you can see on top. Let's actually take the... They are like, how do you like gobstones? Let's talk about wood wands. One wood. Oh yeah, she came from a farm that made wands. That's what it was. I would have thought. But wasn't it also? Oh, never mind. Yes. Each diamond you will earn the diamond point meter will strengthen your friendship. So at tops you can get 3 diamonds to earn friendship here, which is good. Let's talk about wandwood. Because the one is like, I think it's distracting. I think that's kind of like too obvious. You're doing well, Ray. I will never win if I keep getting distracted. Looks like my strategy is working. Yay! Let's see. Let's join the Gobstone Crown. Oh. Ooh, which one should we take here? Let's discuss study habits. Oh, that's a smart one. That's bunk off school. Would that surprise her? Oh yes, it does! You beat me, Ray. Pretty impressive for your first time playing Gobstones. And we got the maximum points we could get, so we would definitely be leveling up her friendship meter. There we are. And we get 5 gems for that, so you get gems for earning friendships. That's a nice thing, isn't it? Anyway, you have improved your friendship. You can take this person on a future adventures. Yay! Other than she always went on adventures with us in the first place, but hey. Good game, Ray. Some people think gobstones isn't cool. But I always consider it to be a thinking which Quidditch. Oh yeah, because Quidditch is more aggressive and high altitude and all these things, where this is probably more like, oh yeah, Harry Potter also had this magical, I was about to say chess game, but they also have a chess game with magic for, Anyway, thank you for playing. I've never been especially good at making friends. We became friends pretty quickly. Yeah, but most people think I'm either a useless weakling or an awkward nerd. You're weird like me. No offense. I take it as a compliment. Yeah, being weird is fun because it's different. Oh, hello, Slide. Well, isn't this precious? Hello, Bride. You are unfortunately looking well after wrestling with the Devil Snare. While you were off playing with plants, I was doing a little research on your brother. Why don't you just leave me alone? Because you're a danger to Hogwarts, just like him. And none of us will ever be safe until you're gone. Huh? What are you talking about, Marilla? Bright's brother didn't just get expelled for engaging the entire school in search of some of the imaginary faults. That was a weird sound outside. What was that? He immediately went missing, and the next time he was seen, he was working for Voldemort. The one who shall not be named! You can't say that! You have to call him who shall not be named. That's correct, Rowan. Cause we know by watching the movies, then he knows who you are and where you are. Wasn't that the thing in the last movie, I think? Don't know. I haven't read all the books and I haven't seen all the movies, so it's all like a jigsaw puzzle for me to put together. Anyway, I say what I want. You are lying about my brother having anything to do with he shall not be named. He who shall not be named. No wonder the professors were talking about you before the feast. They are wondering if you work for the Dark Lord too. I actually would like to know her background story, because we can do both, actually. And we can try and reason with her and be empathetic and say, okay, listen here. But that will not give us her background knowledge as far as I know. So let's just expose her secrets as well. I don't know why you would ever bring he who shall not be named, given your family history. You don't know anything about me. Thanks to Rowan's research, I know that your parents were locked up in Azkaban. Oh, for being loyal to he who shall not be named in the Wizarding War. I finally understand why you're always so angry. Why don't you just drop out of Hogwarts? Well, why should we? We just got the upper hand. Save Hufflepuff and your little friend here the embarrassment of being associated with you. Well, on the other hand, if I'm associated... Well, Snide, you should be careful with that, because you just basically throwing rocks in a glass house. Because even if our character's brother was actually working for he who shall not be named, your parents did the same thing, so you are kind of in the same boat, and I'm kind of understanding now why you want to be the best, because you want to show us while you're probably not your parents. Either that, or you are trying to become the best and want to join he who shall not be named. It depends. It depends, I think. But I think it depends on basically the story matter, but I'm not that far in. You're just afraid that I'm better than you. Afraid? See, we can't duel her. Oh, no, we can't just walk away because we're not brave enough to do that. Oh, that sucks. That means we have to cast a spell, which we probably will be bad at. Okay. Afraid? I will duel you right now. Okay. Loomis. That's the only thing we know. Like, that's a counter spell in any way. Like, hello, Loomis, let's light up. It's kind of funny though. Than just walking away. That could have been funny too, but I think she would have done the same outcome, even though she was laughing. Pathetic. Filipendo. Filipendo. That's a knockback spell, so. With us just doing Loomis, look, we can make a light! It actually makes the story a little fun. So. Learn a few more spells, right? Maybe next time you put up a fight. Oh. You're the one that's annoying, so hey. Whatever. Mirula will never leave us alone. Not unless I learn more spells and find out someone who can teach me how to duel. So we're going to figure out who is going to be able to teach us how to duel. Let's go and see here. We can see that our friendship have improved. And this, a stronger friend means a friend can help you with more adventures. As they basically said in the game that we just played with Rowan. As well as we can see here in our, I guess, journal, we have learned the Cure for Boils potion, and we have 4 more potions to learn, as well as 7 charms and 3 brooms tricks. And that's what we're going to learn the first year. So that's pretty much it so far. Let's see here. We can go and actually learn how to summon our broom. But I think I will hold that up till next time, because we could use some more energy for that. So until next time, guys, take care and have a fantastic day.